Hi, good morning. Our negotiation will be between me, Andrea Torres, and my partner, Nicole Bautista. I'm from Germany, and Nicole will be the negotiator from the United States.
And we are going to negotiate the export of beers from Germany to the United States. So I am going to be the buyer and Andrea will be the potential seller. So I will run negotiating for the import of beer into the United States. I represent the supermarket chain Target, which is an American retail corporation. It is the eighth largest retailer in the United States. In this case, my role is a chief negotiator, that I will be the responsible for leading the negotiation with the resources that my team give me for this negotiation. Also, as a part of the team, I will be the one who speaks for my team regarding all the processes that will be carried out in the negotiation with the representative of the company Bex. In addition, we are going to be the host of this negotiation that will take place in the United States. So we will seek to build a good relationship with the two companies, Bex and Target, to generate an open relationship in order to have trust. Finally, for the negotiation, what we expect as a company with my team is to make proposals and counter offers where we can enter the bargaining zone and make this more dynamic and productive to conclude the negotiation with a win-win for the parties.
Well, for my part, I'm going to be in this case the chief negotiator, and I'm going to try to get involved all my team. And actually, I'm going to be the one who conduct the talk in this negotiation. But first things first, all this work will not be able to do without all my teammates because this idea came with the idea generator and the observer because they were start working hard and start seek information about the United States. They were start looking for the differences of culture, the value of the workspace, and actually what are the preferences and likes of the people in the United States. Then, with this idea, they came to our team and they explained to us all the information and why this is going to be our potential market. Then we start discussing, and the number cruncher start planning and then analyzing every circumstances that could happen. Then he gave to us and the decision maker uh, all the information, and they start analyzing everything, and then we decide that the United States is one of our potential market. But in this occasion, I'm gonna be the only one who traveled to the United States, but I'm gonna be ready with all the information that we're looking before. And in this time, I'm only want to try to build in rapport because I think it's one of the most important things in a negotiation. I'm gonna try to create a good atmosphere, and actually, I'm gonna try to find things in common to have a success meeting. And the negotiation will be take place in the United States. So let's get started.
Good morning, Andrea. Welcome to New York. Nice to finally meet you in person.
Good morning, Nicole. It's a pleasure to meet you too. I'm glad to be here and thank you for having me today in your office.
Glad you could make it. So how was everything? Tell me about your flight.
Well, it was okay, but during my flight, there was a lot of turbulence and I get a little bit scared, but the rest was pretty okay.
Oh, how about to hear that? But otherwise all good. How about the city so far?
Yes, everything was really nice. Actually, I love the city and I love the people here because they're really nice and friendly to me, and I'm in love with the view. I never seen the city with snow before, so it looks like magic, like a scene of a movie.
Great. I'm glad to hear that. So you obviously have been to New York before.
Yes, I had been before, but this is my first time watching the city with the snow, and I think it's fantastic. I only came here in summer.
Is that so? Well, I hope you enjoy your stay. Now, I suggest we get straight down to business. We're obviously very interested in your company and in your beer. We read the specification you sent us and we are excited. So, over to you. Let's see what you got.
Okay, let's get started. The company and I will look forward to what we hope we will a very productive meeting. As you know, our main objective is to export to your country our beer bags and sell to you, and you will be in charge to distribute in all your supermarkets. And how does it fit these objectives and plans to you?
Yeah, that's fine with us, but perhaps we could also add that my supermarket may be the only one with exclusive sales in the country. Could we add to the contract that clause? Because, for example, we have this same clause in the contract with the company Tostitos and provide exclusively to us. And when there is an important event, for example, like the Super Bowl, we are the favorite supermarket of consumers for having this brand.
Yes, of course. And actually, that's a really coincidence because in Germany, we very know this brand. It's amazing.
Oh, really? That is a coincidence. Then you must have known the CEO.
Yes, actually, I have been working with the CEO before.
Oh, well, a small world.
Well, Nicole, have you ever tried our beer Bex?
No, I don't think so, but I'm sure it's delicious. One time when I went to Germany, I noticed that in the restaurants, most of the people ask for this beer, and I was impressed by what you have achieved in the German market.
Yes, actually, we are the most seller beer in Germany because we offer a delicious flavor and actually a beer of quality. So you should taste it.
Oh, that's interesting. Then I would like to try it.
Don't worry, when I get back to Germany, I personally will send you a very special gift so you can taste it. So trust me, you will not regret it.
Thank you. I will expect that gift.
Did I mention that you have a wonderful view from this office? It's amazing. You can see the whole city from here. I never came here before. I only came to the West New York City because that's the typical offices from the business.
Thanks. The view is very beautiful at any time of the day. Being in the center of New York allows to have a privileged view of the entire city, and you can visit all the important places of the city by being close. By the way, what places do you know in New York?
That's funny because the only part that I really know is the West New York City because it's the only part that I only went, but I don't know that much about the city, and also I'm always too busy to take a ride.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, we must make sure you see something of New York before you leave.
Thank you. I will enjoy that. What a nuisance.
Splendid. Well, in that case, I see what we can arrange. Tell me, are you interested in animals at all?
Yes, I love animals. Actually, in German, we have a lot of exotical animals, and I really want to know what New York have to offer to see and take a little look of the difference between the animals that we have.
Excellent. Well, then we must see if we can get tickets for the Central Park Zoo on Saturday. What do you think?
How fascinating. To be honest, I'm really excited and I'm really glad that you invited me. And so obviously you have been before visit the zoo. So it must be so much fun.
Of course, it will be an unforgettable experience.
Well, that's it. We have an early meeting on Saturday morning at the principal door of the zoo. I really appreciate this experience and being honored of this. Thank you for everything.
We will be in touch for the meeting for Saturday. I'm very grateful for this meeting today. It was all very productive, and we will also speak later about the process of our negotiation.
Thank you for everything, Nicole. Have a good weekend.